What's up, gang? Welcome to week 2, level 1, workout 1 for the week. This is a strength workout, and we're going to progress some of the stuff that we worked on in week 1. So let's get started. Remember, now is your time to warm up as I talk about our first set of exercise. Do your range of motion stretches, get your body prepared to move in any way that you need to, and you can always pause the video if you need a little extra time. All right, so we're gonna start. We've got 4 exercises today in our first set. We've got 2 sets. As usual, we've got a full body strength exercise workout plan for you, and then we have some core work and or floor work towards the end. We're gonna do 2 sets of these, and we're gonna start with 10 reps of everything. We'll progress it to 12. These exercises are going to be a little bit harder than last week. So remember, you can always go back to modifications if you need them, or challenge yourself. That's what we're looking for, to challenge yourself and do the exercises well, okay? So our first one is going to be elevated and or modified narrow push-ups. So we're going to start on an elevated surface. Narrow, remember, hands are coming together so that we can get into those triceps. So elbows are going to track back in that narrow push-up. Then we're gonna do a wall sit. Now don't worry, if you don't have a wall, you can just do a stationary squat, but I'm gonna use the wall today. You can use any stable flat surface for this, and perhaps even you can get a little creative with this, but a stationary squat works just as well where you're holding, okay? And then we've got elevated chest dips. So we're gonna be on our chair. The difference between a chest dip and a narrow dip is just where our elbows go and perhaps even our grip on the chair. So today we're gonna be in a nice comfortable position where our elbows might track out a little bit. They don't need to be squeezed back so intensely. And we really want to get into the chest and the deltoids into the shoulders with this particular dip. We're gonna have bent knees so we can self-assist, okay? And then we're gonna do a sumo good morning. You know good mornings. We did those in our first week, but today we're gonna take our feet wide so that we're in what's called a sumo position. Knees are still tracking over my ankles, and I'm not doing anything funky twist-wise with my knees, but we're gonna hinge in this sumo position. Okay, remember, good morning, hands are here or here. We wanna make sure our shoulders are in line for that, all right? So let's get started with that modified or elevated narrow push-up. We've got 10 of these. Hands are coming close together on our elevated surface. Remember, our plank, if our feet are wider, it's gonna be easier. Closer together or narrow is going to be harder. We've got 10, here we go. You can always do a scapular push-up for this as well. So if you want it to be little, 2, that's up to you. 3, or anywhere in between. Core is tight. 4, 5, 6, use that breath, elbows track back. 7, head is neutral. 8, smile if you want. 9, and 10, excellent. I can feel those triceps already firing up. We've got our wall sit. So we're gonna come to our wall or our squat position. We're gonna do this for 20 seconds today. Remember, tuck that pelvis, hips, knees, and ankles in line. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you got it, sink a little lower. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. Remember, you can just do that squat in the air if you need to. Now we've got our dips. So we're gonna use our elevated surface for this. And because we don't really care so much about our elbows tracking too far back, they can come out to the side a little bit. I'm gonna set myself up so that my knees are bent, okay? I'm in a nice straight line from the top of my head all the way down through my sacrum or my sit bone. I'm gonna have those elbows come out to the side a little bit as I drop the body down. Here, because my knees are bent, I can self-assist by pushing through the legs, okay? We've got 10, that was 1, here we go. 2, 3. Now the depth is up to you. It might be little. 4, and that's okay. 5. You can also do this on the floor. 6, but a nice little elevated surface is super helpful. 7 could be a bench, a chair. 8 could be an ottoman. 9, check in with your alignment if you need to. 10, good job. If there's too much shearing happening on the shoulders, so if you have any pain in your shoulders there, you can definitely reduce that range of motion. It can be a small up and down, okay? All right, last one in this circuit, sumo good mornings. We're taking the feet wide, hands to the head or at the chest. Remember, we're hinging, sending those hips back. We can have a slight bend in the knee, or they can be locked out. Whatever feels comfortable for you, just don't want to hyperextend. We don't want to put too much strain on that knee, okay? Keep the knee at the same angle throughout. We've got 10 of these. Here we go. Send those hips back. 1. Don't pull on your neck. 2. Drive down through the heel and the big toe. 3. Range of motion is up to you. It can be small. 4. Or big. Back has to stay flat, flat. 5. 6. Belly button is drawn into the spine. 7, stand all the way up, squeeze the glutes. 8, I'm not pulling on my neck. 9, last one. And excellent job. So those are our 4 strengths for today. We're gonna progress these. Are you ready? Round 2. Grab a quick drink of water if you need it. We're gonna start with a narrow push-up. We're gonna do this in modified today. So we're gonna come to our mat. Remember, we start in plank. Drop the knees to the floor. Walk the hands into that narrow position. And we have 12 narrow push-ups. Here we go. Little or big, your choice. 1, maybe it's small. 2, belly button's drawn into the spine. 3, 4, elbows track back. 5, if you want to, you can come all the way to the floor. Take a little break and push away from the floor, from the stairs. Notice I'm not bending my hips, staying in line. 7, so I'm not doing this. All right, keep those shoulders in front of the hands. 8, do it well. 9, trust me, it will pay off long term. 10, rather than not doing it well and having to make up for lost time later. 11, 12, excellent job. All right, moving on to our wall sit. We're gonna do 20 seconds again. If you wanna challenge yourself, you can grab a little weight and put it on your legs. If not, do it without. And if you're doing that air squat, you probably can't hold weight here. You might wanna hold it in the goblet position, okay? Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you got it a little lower. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. Come on up. We've got sumo good mornings. I'm going to take my weight because I have it available, put it behind my head. I'm really holding it here. It's not on my neck, okay? I'm holding it right on my shoulders and the little cushy part of my shoulders. This is an option to progress your good morning. You can still do it without. All right, we've got 12. Here we go. Hinging the hips, sending those hips back. 1, 2. Nice long spine at the top. 3, 4, 5. Keep those elbows wide. 6, 7, 8, flat back, 9, 10, a few more, 11, 12. Excellent job. Moving along to our lower, well, yes, it's not technically lower body, it's core. All right, to our core section. We've got 3 exercises. Bent knee flutter, we're gonna be in a hollow body position, Russian twist, and frog back extension. So we're gonna come down to the mat. A bent knee flutter really kind of looks more like a march than anything else. So we're gonna find our hollow body position here. You can start with your legs on the ground or you can lift them off. Your choice, but we need to maintain that hollow body position. We're gonna do 10 total by lifting and lowering the legs, alternating, maintaining our hollow body position. All right, here we go. 10, 9, 8, keep that low back connected, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. Russian twist is next. So we're gonna come up onto our bum, remove the flesh from the sit bones. We wanna be a nice flat back position. So if you need a little support for this, you can use a wall or a ball or a bolster. If you need help to get that flat back position, don't hesitate to use it. You can even do this on a chair, seated, okay? We're gonna grab our imaginary, I like to pretend I'm holding a diamond because I'm very bougie like that. And we're gonna twist from side to side, keeping that back flat. Now, your twist, the range of motion doesn't have to be huge, okay? So it can be a very small twist in the beginning, or you go deep if you can, okay? We're gonna keep those heels on the ground for today. If you wanna progress this, you can lift them off. We're gonna do 10. Here we go, nice and slow and controlled, 4 count. 10, 9, 8, 7, you can feel those lower abdominals. 6, 5, not too fast. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Now we're moving to our frog back extension. So we're gonna come onto our belly, and you can do this on a bed if you want to be elevated. If you can't make it down to the floor, that's okay. We're gonna take butterfly position in our feet. So the soles of our feet are going to be together. Hands are coming to the floor. And this is a very small range of motion. We're just gonna lift our feet ever so slightly, all right? So just a little pulse for 10. Here we go, 10. Squeezing the butt, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, if your knees are not totally together, or you're more in like a frog position like this, which is actually kind of more like a real frog in my opinion, and you're lifting from there, that's okay too, all right? Doesn't have to be big. So we're gonna do these one more time. When we're doing that back extension, we're thinking about our low back, which I can feel instantly, and my glutes. So it shouldn't hurt, it should feel challenging and hard, but not painful. So you work in the correct range of motion for you. We're gonna go back to our flutter, so finding our hollow body position. For progression this time, if you want it, you can keep those legs lifted, lift the arms. Okay, we're gonna alternate. Low back is connected, we've got 12, here we go. 10, 9, nice and slow. 8, 7, it's kind of more like a march than a flutter. 6, 5, 4, 3. I started at 10, so we're doing 2 more. 2, 1, 2 more. 1, 2. Excellent job. All right, coming up for our Russian twist. If you want to challenge yourself this time, I know we all want to pick up that weight, but I would wait. Personally, what I want to see is you to lean back a little bit more. So we started with a stacked spine here. Lean back a bit more for this one if you want to challenge yourself. Here we go. We've got 12, 10. Keep the back flat. 9, 8. I think I skipped 11. We'll do one more at the end. 7, 6, 5, 4, slow. 3, flat back. 2, 1 plus 1 for the one I skipped. Excellent job. Now we're going to our froggy back extension or butterfly. Challenge yourself this time if you want it by getting a little bit bigger range of motion. Here we go. 12, 11, squeeze those glutes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. And we're done. That's your workout for today. Excellent job. Do a little cool down if you got time, a little stretching, especially for that low back. Maybe stretch out the wrists from those narrow push-ups. Whatever your body needs. Don't forget to check it out in the bonus content. Lots of ideas there. I'll see you next time.